Now, next up, Arkansas and BYU facing off here in this one. We've got BYU currently. Actually, it's moved a little bit. BYU was 2.5-point favorites at home. Now we're seeing Arkansas 1.5 2-point road favorites in this game, 63 being the total. And I can tell you why that is, because I saw it earlier this morning. A look that KJ Jefferson should be able to play in this game for Arkansas. Remember, he did not start last week against Mississippi State. They ended up going with Cade Fortin at quarterback for Arkansas to start that game. He really struggled early on, and then they ended up actually going over to Malik Hornsby later in that game as it progressed. But it's certainly looking, from all indications, like we will likely see a probable return for KJ Jefferson here at quarterback for Arkansas in this game. But I ain't laying points at the moment with Arkansas on the road. Don't like the way things are going for Pittman's team. And this is the first time really in his tenure that things start to be looking like they're going off the rails a little bit for Arkansas. The defense has just fallen completely apart here in the last few weeks. They've not been able to get stops on that side of the football. And we know BYU can move the football with Jaron Hall, their quarterback. Notre Dame shut them down, but Notre Dame right now, I'd have to say they have a better defense, at least right now, than Arkansas. Arkansas's defense has just been gashed many times this season. 49 to Alabama, 40 points given up to Mississippi State in that pass-heavy air raid offense last week. So it is getting worse, not better, for Arkansas on the defensive side of the football. Their secondary in particular is just absolutely pathetic right now. 307 passing yards per game allowed, 127 in the country pass defense. And BYU actually throwing the ball a little bit better this year than running it. So it feels like it's a matchup that should be advantage BYU. It's hard. It pains me to sour on Arkansas, Connor. You know, I've loved to back this team a lot, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I'm not liking what I'm seeing out of the defense in particular. I'm leaning BYU, and I could only look at an over with Arkansas right now with the way that defense is just falling on hard times. What do you think here, Connor?
I think so too. And if Jefferson's in, if it's under 60 like it is, it's over. Or pass. I mean, Arkansas just can't stop anybody right now, and I don't think it gets corrected with the injuries and that secondary how it is anytime soon. And I think it's a little bit of a bounce back BYU. We've seen BYU just haven't played well on the road. I know that was here in Vegas, but they got stifled. The Irish defense looking a little better. He only threw for 120, a couple interceptions. He should be able to throw it well against this Arkansas team. And if Jefferson's back, I think they can score on BYU. The defense has been kind of weird. You know, they gave it up to Oregon. You know, other games they played a little bit better and at home, but I still don't think that defense is great with BYU. So, yeah, I'm not going to lay with Arkansas, that's for sure. I don't know if it's enough points for BYU here. Still an SEC team, but I like the over in this.